Pythagorean Theorem. In this example, we have a triangle. The triangle is a right triangle, which means one of the three angles is 90 degrees. So I'm just going to identify the 90-degree angle by drawing a little box right here. Also, whenever you have a right triangle, this longest side here is going to be across from the 90-degree angle, and we call this longest side the hypotenuse. I'm going to label the hypotenuse C, and this side A, and this side B. So let's say side A equals 6 meters, and side B is equal to 8 meters. And what we want to find is the length of this side, the hypotenuse, side C. And to do that, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. And the Pythagorean theorem says that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So we fill in the values. C squared is equal to 6 squared plus 8 squared. So c squared is equal to 36 plus 64. So c squared is equal to 100. But we're looking for the value of c, not c squared. So we need to find the square root of both sides. So the square root of c squared is c, and the square root of 100 is 10. So our hypotenuse, c, is 10 meters. All right, let's try another one. So here's another right triangle, and in this case, the right angle is going to be right here. The hypotenuse, which is the longest side, is opposite the 90-degree angle. I'm going to label it C. And in this case, let's say we're given the length of the hypotenuse, and it's 5 meters. And this side is going to be B, and let's say it's equal to 4 meters. But what we don't know is side A. How are we going to find it? We're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C squared is 5 meters squared, which is going to be 25. A squared we don't know. Plus b squared, 4 squared is 16. To solve the equation, we need to isolate the variable on the left. So we're going to subtract 16 from both sides. We'll just switch them around, so we've got a squared plus 16 minus 16, and they cancel out, equals 25 minus 16. A squared equals 9. Again, we don't want to know a squared, we want to know a, so we find the square root of both, and we find that a is equal to 3.